Hi and welcome to this new timeless reading. Let's take a look at what frequencies available for us to read into. And it's going to be three cards. The first one is the frequency. The second one is what can we release for better integration. And the third card is advice on how to go about it. So let's take a look at the frequency itself. And we have the Eight of Cups. And what I'm getting is it won't be as hard anymore to fill our own cups and our energy levels. There is a new frequency that's coming in that's got our backs finally, and it won't be as easy for us to get drained all the way down and having to put a ton of effort into replenishing anymore. So this is not necessarily just based on sleep, food, and exercise and things like that. It's very much concerning social interactions, and when you're dealing in life with people that are at all different levels of frequency. Of course, when you engage with someone that's on a lower vibration, let's say, it will take you energy investment to interact with them because they don't have the extra. So let's say they're at 50%, you're at 80, you're gonna have to compensate somehow so you both meet in the middle to interact, even if it's a brief period of time, even if you sit next to them in the bus, even if it's at work and things like that. Notice in work environments there's people that get drained and others that kind of don't. Look at those who actually do get more drained usually have interactions with specific types of people, and those specific people are usually fine by the end of the day. How funny is that? They have tons of energy and get to do like so many other things outside of work. Well, that's great, but we're not a supermarket over here, and it's about damn time that the locks get activated on the door of whatever they had access to previously, because there's only so much you can do to protect yourself when everything around you is designed so you kind of like can't, and forcing you to be extra available for things that are not that beneficial to you, and not even long run, like short term. Let's not all go into burnout till the end of times here. Like, actually, there needs to be some degree of divine intervention to, like, protect people on some level, So it's not just like catching fire, running around in hell and wondering why we're burning. Okay? So let's see what we can do in order for better integration of that. And it's to remember that your dreams and ambitions actually do matter. They've been put in you, activated in you. The visions have been given for a reason, and that reason is that it wants to come to life through you. And this cannot happen if you don't have the right energy reserves, and since those visions, ambitions, and dreams, and I mean, you know what I mean, it's not just like getting a Lamborghini or like being rich and flashy and all that unnecessary way of life. I believe, like, if you have like actual money to do anything you want, aside from proving to others who don't matter that much in the greater scheme of things, really. You don't have to prove yourself to anyone or show status to anyone. There are things that actually light you up on the inside that are very valuable to you, and when transmitted, projected, and realized outwards, are a deep reflection of what you actually value, and also your intrinsic value in the world. And I'd go even a step further and say that those dreams and ambitions have been downloaded to you or came with the hardwiring to be projected into reality So the higher consciousness that gave them to you can see itself being reflected outwards. And previously, unfortunately, it was not time for that, but it got you, get your gears going, and it got you ready to some extent to eventually, when the rubber meets the road, you're gonna just like accelerate faster than anybody else could have predicted. So yeah. And what advice can we have over this overall new frequency anchoring? And it's the Six of Pentacles, which we had in the previous reading, as well as the advice. And this would be as you anchor, as your energy kind of reestablishes its boundaries and the levels within you and around you, you'll get a broader perspective and get access to better frequencies and reestablish your, what I'm hearing is channel of value. You'll be kind of like reconnected with the deep sensation of what you deeply value, and it's part of actually what makes you alive on earth at this time, let's say, your essence very much. And the more in touch you are with your essence, the better you can transmit it. And the more you transmit it, the more it triggers people positively into activating theirs, because it's not like we don't have it within us. It's just the environment and the energy grids were absolutely not conducive for us to do that. And if it would have been activated too early, depending on the power of it, the levels of it, or the or order of things, like some people will activate before others, like on purpose. It's laying the foundations and then we build as we go. If it would have been activated too early, it could have been even dangerous in the previous energetic environment and settings we were in. So you're not too late, you're just in time, and divine timing will pick you up right when it is time for all of it to come together. So I hope this helps.